Alright, now we're going to look at the pentatonic scales. Now, pentatonic scale is a great scale to start from as a platform for soloing. Guitarists use pentatonic scales all the time. They're basically a 5-note scale, and when you're soloing, if you're playing in the right key, you're playing the right relative pentatonic scale to the key you're in, you can pretty much get away with just about any note in the pentatonic scale, and it's going to sound quite nice. So a pentatonic scale, let's say there are 3 pentatonic scales we're going to look at. There's the major pentatonic, the minor pentatonic, and the blues pentatonic. Blues pentatonic is one of the favoured ones by guitarists. So first we'll have a look at our major pentatonic. Now we're going to stay in C again because it's the easiest one for us to look at. So we know that we've got our C major scale. The C major pentatonic leaves out 2 notes. Leaves out the 4th note and the 7th note. So if we have a look, if I play a C pentatonic, you can see there I left out the 4th note and the 7th note of that scale. So I'm playing the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and then 8, 1 again, or 8. So that's our major pentatonic. Now the tricky thing is finding the minor pentatonic is you're playing the same notes of the major pentatonic, but you've just moved them into the minor. So our relative minor, you always play the minor pentatonic. So our relative minor of C, we know from a previous lesson, is A. So we want to play our A minor pentatonic, but we're going to use the same notes of the C major pentatonic. So that's going to be so you see there I've used the same notes that I used before for the major pentatonic, but I use them in the minor. So I'm going to use the same notes from the major pentatonic, C major pentatonic, but I'm going to start it from A. Similar to as before when we're trying to find out different scales and modes, you just start them off from a different position. So you can see there I've used the same notes from the C major pentatonic, but I've started it in a different position. If you want to think about it like you're going to play the normal scale, you can also think about it about removing the 2nd and the 6th note of the scale. So if we were thinking about it relative to the A minor scale, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we're going to remove the 2nd and the 6th, and that's going to give us our minor pentatonic. So you can also relate that to other scales. So let's say we're in A flat and we wanted A flat major pentatonic. I know to exclude the 4th and the 7th note, which in A major are those 2. So I'm going to play you can see there that's the A flat major pentatonic. If I want its relative, I'm going to count up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our relative minor now. I'm going to play the same notes from A flat major pentatonic, starting them from F. So I'm going to exclude the 2nd and exclude the 6th, which is that one. So same notes. And that gives us our minor pentatonic. So you can see how they relate to each other.